So what's up, my beautiful dreamers, and welcome back for another video. Beauty and the Beast. I got my hands on the entire collection from Lorac, and there's some hits and misses. So let's get right into it. I did go see the movie, and the movie was actually spectacular. Me, my husband, and Kennedy went to see it. Okay, so let's start off with the palette. The beauty is found within. I love the concept of the book and the mirror. Actually, the mirror is pretty good. As far as the shadows, they're a little bit deceiving, but I first went in with TikTok, and believe it or not, this is such a beautiful color. I could so see myself putting this all over my lid for the entire summer. It's a beautiful color. I was really surprised. I didn't think that that color would come up like that. The next one, going directly into crease, is Romance, and it's so beautiful. Again, another color that can be worn absolutely by itself, but I put it into my crease using my MAC 217 brush just to give some nice warmth in the crease, and it came out beautiful. That's another really pretty color in here. On my lid, I went in with My Castle, and I put this in the center of my lid. It's a beautiful, like almost a coppery brown gold. Very pretty. Right in the middle of my crease. This is a nice shimmer. Very pretty. I wasn't mad at it at all. And in my inner tear duct, I use Timekeeper. It's like a dark gray. Well, not dark gray, almost like a silver gray. And it just came out beautiful. Really brightened up that inner tear duct. And on my outer V, I went in with Impress. Once again, another beautiful color that can be worn all over the lid into like a smoky eye type situation. It's beautiful. And of course you can pack it on to get more depth, but I wanted to keep this eye really soft and just really beautiful. And I went back in with TikTok to make sure that everything was well blended. Now, throughout the entire eye application, I go in and consistently blend. So don't forget that part. I didn't show it, but please keep in mind to always blend after application of anything you put on your eye. Okay, so here I'm gonna go back in with Impress. I chose not to put on any eyeliner, but of course you can. But so just to give my eye a little bit of dimension at the bottom, I did go in and go in with Impress underneath my bottom waterline. During the break, I did go in and add my liner as well as my lashes. I did it off camera because it just takes too long. And now here I am just adding some mascara to my lower lashes. Here I am taking Chip In. It's like a bone matte color. It worked so well in my inner tear duct. Remember, I put shimmer on the lid, so I definitely wanted to go in with a matte in my inner tear duct, and it worked out perfectly. It's really beautiful. It's a really nice color. So now let's jump into the blush palette. This probably had to be what I was most impressed with, and when I got it, I was most like, that's not really gonna show up on me. But I was quite surprised. There's two in there that I absolutely love, and the first one would be this Rose. Oh my God, look at it. I had no idea that that color would come out on my skin the way it did. It has a really nice pearlescence to it. So if you don't like highlight, you can put this on by itself, and it just gives you such a pretty finish. I mean, look to the side. It gives you, it really catches the light. Very pretty. Then I went in with this highlight, and I have to say, I was shocked. I was shocked at this highlight, and it is called Fearless. And good God, I'm not gonna lie, it really just, wow. I was so just wowed by this highlight. I did not think that was gonna come up like that. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. 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 So I did use it all over my face, and I went down the center of my nose. Of course, I'm going to do the little button nose very slightly. I also highlight my my Cupid's bow and underneath my bottom lip very slightly. I also went in right above the arches of my eyes and added a little there too. I love that finish. It just really picks up in light. That highlight probably, and this blush had to be my favorite of the entire collection. Now let's go in with some lipstick. Of course, I'm using one of my LA Girl lip liners in Chestnut. And then I'm going to go in with this beautiful red. I just felt like doing the red. And the red is called Red Rose. The lipsticks was just okay. They felt really nice, very creamy on the lips, but they didn't wow me. I was more impressed with the lip glosses. It's also in a matching name called Red Rose. Now, the only thing about the lip glosses is that not a lot comes out on the brush. So you find yourself going in and out of the application. At least I literally went in like maybe 8 times just to get a decent amount onto the lip. That drove me crazy, but the finish was beautiful. So to finish up my entire look, I will list everything I use, foundation, concealer, everything will be listed below, but I'm just going to top it all off with my MAC Skin Finish in dark. I think this is deep dark or deepest dark. It'll be below. And then I'm going to set my makeup with Ofra's setting spray. Really, really like it. I almost looked at it twice. Like, I didn't expect ya bathe in it. And it actually messed up my hair a little bit, but I totally took a bath. I don't like the powdery look, and you guys know that. Okay, so this is the finished look with the red. And then I thought about you guys, and I was like, you know what? Let's give them a different lip color. Why don't we? And that's exactly what I did. So I took that off, and I went back in with Hazelnut, also from one of the LA Girls lip liners, and I went in with Save Your Fair. This is the lip color that gives you more of a peach finish. Really, really pretty. Again, just like the red lipstick. It's creamy, but I didn't, it wasn't nothing necessarily special. The color is pretty, but of course I went in with the lip gloss on top of it. Same name, Save Your Fair. And very pretty finish. Once again, not a lot comes out on the applicator tip, so you have to find yourself dipping at least 6 to 7 to 8 times to get a pretty finish. But at the end of the day, I was actually very surprised how beautiful my makeup came out using this collection. I really like it. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, Lorac.com. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.